Culture Evolved originally started just the fact of mixing traditional hip-hop, merging the two to tell our traditional stories and to fight for our rights and to give our people a voice at the same time.
Came into Brother Boy Brent, and he just had to see a vision, and I wanted to be a part of it.
Culture Evolved in a beat, they went together so well, and all of us mixing the traditional hip hop, Neil, the music, and then Montley on the beats.
For the first piece of music, I think Brent's initial idea was to have an inner peace, a calm, connected with the self, connected with the culture.
Start had me and Mitch doing Bunjil, more of a traditional set. Also Mitch mapping stars for Dinner One, so as well us from all different nations coming and representing our own nation but together in the one show. Then Bunjil to pay our respects to the traditional owners of this land and growing up on Bunjil's land, so I feel just as a part of the Wurundjeri culture as my own. Then from there, from the traditional come from colonisation, from when our people seen the first fleet, being curious, not knowing.
Seeing something new coming into, something completely alien coming into our land and observing it and putting a hand out pretty much, just welcoming him in, and then bang, shot down. And after that was the generational trauma part, is that we live through it every day still, and that we wouldn't be the people we were today if it weren't for our ancestors, because it gives us that power, knowledge as well, knowing what happened and how we can build on that and use that through dance, music, dig. Well, that's what it is.
It's different for me being from North compared to someone like the other boys, because it's more deep and it's more harder for them because they've actually been through the first contact. For me, it's just coming up from North and working with totally different artists and different people, and more hip hop oriented. With up North, I was more cultural. So it's good to come down south and to expand myself, learn new stuff, to challenge myself, and it was a good challenge, especially telling the stories that we have, genocide, and also finding yourself after losing something that's, pretty much losing a piece of yourself and trying to find it.
There was one day when everybody came over to my studio at home. Neil set up his pedals and his loop stuff and brought the dig. Those guys just started going, just jamming, and at that point I wasn't really doing much but just recording it, just being present and observing the magic as it unfolded. I've never really worked with any Indigenous mob. Never really learned about those stories. For me, it was eye-opening and very informative and an educational process.
That's a big role in my life, I see, is giving culture back. Because I was lucky to be able to live, the path that I've led, working at a gallery, then just moving on to bigger places. Hip-hop is my way to tell our stories, giving our people a voice. So bringing this ancient dance over 60,000, 65,000 years to today, that in itself is a huge message. Say we're not only the oldest culture, but we're also bringing it to today. But yeah, I guess the power of art and hitting people's souls, and that's why I bring the two together, and why not bring your two favourite things together, hip hop and traditional.
We remain strong in the fragile moments of time, found rough from the environment that encompasses. The sands that have passed through many hands, some with dance, wise words of wisdom and truth. The jewel that isn't new, but yet never tame. To fools is gold, to artists is pain. Trials tribulate, fires still burn, and lies disintegrate. Unmeasurable turns and twists of fate. As the ceremony churns, so does beings and state. The wood as it burns, the seekers take place, as the seed takes shape and becomes ever alive, born to be a survivor. Watch creation strive, take a hold. The rhythms of the totems of old. Let it be, culture evolves.